All right, welcome in everybody. My name is Chris Kiggins, and you're watching Fresno A's baseball here on Sunday, or June 21st, almost said July, here at 9 a.m. at Chansey Park as the A's get ready to take on the NorCal Warriors. As I kind of touched on a bit yesterday, the NorCal Warriors are in the CCBL conference with the A's. However, today will be a non-conference game, as we were originally scheduled to play the California Halos, but they could not make it in. So this is more of just a fill-in non-conference game against the Warriors. However, we will be seeing them later on this summer for conference play, but today will not be that. So the A's won the game yesterday against VSA by a score of 8-1, looking to continue the win streak into this week. We have a couple night games coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday. This is the last morning game for about a week. So as we get set here, as the teams get ready to do the starting lineups in the national anthem, the pitcher for got an update on the roster real quick. We do have a little roster change. Let me make that real fast. Anyway, however, the starting pitcher for today for your Fresno A's is going to be Tyler Gonzalez. Gonzalez threw well last in Medford when we saw him. And then I'll get the lineup for the hitting lineup for the A's in just a moment. We do have a small change. Let me get that in. Perfect, and here we go. I will get that up on the screen for you now. So your starting lineup for the A's today is going to be Robbie Papel in center, Ned Cheklich batting second, playing third base, Brady White in left field, hitting third, Angel Mejia, yesterday's player of the game, hitting fourth, playing shortstop. Caleb Rico will be in the lineup today after getting the day off at second, as will Jordan Hartley he'll be doing the catching, batting sixth. Elijah Garay will be the DH for today, hitting seventh. Scott Mitchell will be in right field today, batting eighth. And then the new, kind of new, some of you might recognize him as he was with the team last year, but it'll be Jacob Maynor playing first base. Maynor's getting his first work of the season. He was playing at La Sierra University, had to finish up his schooling. So he joins the team today. He'll be wearing number 34 and playing first base, batting ninth. So we'll get a first look this year at Jacob Maynor. He played a lot of corner infield last summer for the A's, splitting time between first and third, a lot like Ned Cheklich. So we'll get his first look of this season out of La Sierra University. And as I said, it will be Tyler Gonzalez on the mound for the A's today, getting the start after a pretty split outing from both Joshua Moreno and Cooper King for the A's yesterday, only allowed a total of 1 run. As I pull up the season stats on Gonzalez, he comes into this game with a 4.3 ERA, had probably his best start of the season in Game 1 against Medford. And I don't know if you can see it, kind of, as the A's get set to take the field. Make sure the stream is going well. All right, looks like we are all set here. The starting lineup comes out. We have, like I said, a couple new faces for the A's, aside from Jacob Maynor making his season debut, who got the day off yesterday in Caleb Rico and Caleb Rico, Scott Mitchell, and Jordan Hartley were all out of lineup yesterday, as was Eli Gray. Gray came in as a pinch hitter in the eighth inning of yesterday's game. Almost said last night, but it was at 9 a.m. And then Grant Kinzel getting his first day off of the season. I talked to him a little bit before the game. Said he obviously loves playing, but is happy to get a day of rest. So that'll be good for him as he gets the day off today. And as I said, DHing in his place will be Eli Garay. And we are going to get set here for the national anthem. So I will step away for just a moment, and we'll be back for first pitch action. We are back here getting ready for game time. Tyler Gonzalez warming up on the mound. Gonzalez, as I said, has a 4.3 ERA on the season. Has thrown 14 in the third innings, 11 strikeouts to 7 walks. That has been one of the issues that Gonzalez has faced this year when he's gotten into trouble. It has been free passes. He has the 7 walks and a few hit by pitches as well. If he can find the strike zone, he's pretty effective. He's been very effective, actually, when he's been throwing strikes. So we'll hope to see that version of him today against this good NorCal lineup. Leading off for them, or their 1-2-3 hitters, will be Max Meyer, Ja'Kai Smith, and Tanner Jane. This is kind of a good preview for the A's and the Warriors, for that matter, of each other, to kind of get a feel for what either team can do before they actually face each other in conference play. The Warriors, a team out of East Bay, California, like a lot of the A's conference opponents, are up in the Bay Area. Looks like we've got one more warm pitch today. I'll put the scoreboard up as we get set here. It'll be Max Meyer leading off to face Tyler Gonzalez. Official start time today will be, I don't want to jump the gun on it. It's 9:07 right now, but by the first pitch, it might be 9:08. We'll see. It will be 9:08 first pitch. And Meyer takes a strike from Gonzalez. That one is ball 1. Meyer fouls it back, strike 2. That pitch misses outside. It is 2-2. Max Meyer for the Warriors today will be in left field. He hits that one to second. The play by Rico is made. Makes the sliding grab over at second, and I think I switched those backwards. My bad on the cameras. I had the buttons backwards. But yes, Caleb Rico makes a sliding grab and retires Meyer for the first out of the game. And it's going to bring up Ja'Kai Smith. Smith takes a strike from Gonzalez. He hits that one out into right field. The diving try from Mitchell is going to be just out of his glove. Good effort, but the ball will get down, and that'll be a one-out base hit for Smith. Stepping up to the plate now for the Warriors will be Tanner Jane. Cut on and missed for strike one. Pitches outside, 1-1 the count. Let's change the number of the batter, but not the name of the batter. There we go. Jane, the first baseman for the Warriors today. Pitch misses outside from Gonzalez. That one misses outside, 3-1. Well, you can see where Gonzalez is trying to work Jane. Try to get him to swing at something on the outside corner. Seems to be where the scouting report is to pitch him. And that one misses low and away, ball 4. That'll be first and second now with one away. For Acevedo, Stanley Acevedo. Pitch misses high, ball 1. Gonzalez looking to find the strike zone here. Low and away, ball 2. The first couple hitters, he was pounding the strike zone, but seems to have lost it here a little bit with these 3 and 4 hitters. Hopefully he can get back into it. Could be part of the strategy, too, trying to kind of pitch around them, as that one is in there for an inside strike. The A's have the stats, of course, on these NorCal Warriors hitters. So, but it is yet to be seen in person how dangerous they are. As that one's hit out to right field, Mitchell wheeling back on it, turns around, and he'll make the out. Runner's going to tag and go to third. However, there are 2 down. Good bounce back pitch from Gonzalez to get out number 2. Stepping up to the plate for the Warriors is going to be their center fielder. For out number 3. All right, welcome back, everybody. That was really odd. Stream cut out for a second. I feel like it does that almost once a game. Got to figure out how to make that more consistent. But anyway, in case it was cut off from the video, the ball was popped out into left field where the play was made to end the inning. So the Warriors got a hit and a walk, but weren't able to score. We'll head to the A's half, the bottom of the first inning. Score is 0-0 when we come back. Welcome back to the bottom of the first inning. Your Fresno A's are getting their first ups against the NorCal Warriors. It'll be Brody Bamford, the starting pitcher for the Warriors, facing Robbie Papel for the A's. Papel takes an outside breaking ball for a strike. It'll be Papel, Cheklich, and Brady White due up for the A's in the top half of the first. Hopefully, obviously, they can extend that, see some more hitters, maybe put a couple early runs. They got 2 in the game yesterday in the first, and they would not mind that again today. It's always nice to set the tone and put some runs up early. That one is hit foul down the third baseline. It's 1-2 to Papel. Papel playing his college ball at Regis University, which is near the Denver area, near where Scott Mid plays. Originally from the Los Angeles area, though, Southern California kid. The 2-2 pitch from Bamford to Papel is cranked foul down the third baseline. Pitch ran in on him a little bit. Did a good job to turn it around, but just hit it foul. The Count is 2-2 still after the foul ball. That one's hit out to center. That looks like it'll get down, and it will. A leadoff single for Robbie Papel puts the A's in the driver's seat early with a runner on. And it'll be Ned Cheklich playing at third base for the A's today. Cheklich had the big game yesterday, went 3 for 5, couple RBIs had 3 legs of the cycle as well, had the homer in the first that put the A's up 2-0, and then had an RBI double and a single as well. One of the many arguments for player of the game yesterday. One of his best of the season as he takes strike one right there. Papel gets his lead over at first. Runner goes. Ball is sailed into center field. Papel will be at second base. Count pitch, I believe, is a ball, so it's going to be 1-1. As there will be a runner in scoring position now for the A's with nobody out. That one misses outside, 2-1.
Just a reminder, we are to stay from dugout to dugout. Anywhere else in the park is prohibited. Thank you.
Cheklich fouls that one almost in the A's dugout. Had a little scare there. It's going to be 2-2. Pitches in the dirt. That's going to allow Papel to get to third, and it's going to be a full count now to Cheklich. Umpire shows that the count is indeed full. And that one misses high. He's going to take the walk. Cheklich is on. That'll put runners at the corners with nobody out. For Brady White. We're already only in the third batter of the game, but the A's are already threatening here. Brady White takes a ball low. Apologies on the name. It is not Brody Bamford, the pitcher. It is just Bodie Bamford. Bamford throws a ball. It's 2-0 to White. Angel Mejia, who reached base all 5 times yesterday, awaits on deck. Pitch misses. 3-0 count. White in the driver's seat here. After the walk, probably I'm not anywhere near being a good baseball coach, but I would assume that Brady White will be told to take here all the way. And that won't really tempt him. That gets high and inside for ball 4 to load up the bases. Angel Mejia with a massive RBI opportunity right here in the first inning. Got to talk with Angel yesterday in the postgame interview. He is from Fontana, California. Just finished up playing his senior year of high school ball. He will be going to Cal State Bakersfield to play D1 baseball next season. So congrats to him. Swings and misses at strike 1. Mejia, the youngest player on this A's roster. He takes ball 1. Yeah, he is the youngest player on the roster this summer, but he does not play like it. You couldn't tell just by watching him play. He fits in well. He's been one of the A's best players this season. Pitch misses away, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is high and away, ball 3. Bamford can't seem to throw many strikes here. We'll see if he can turn it around before things get too out of hand, as the A's have ducks on the pond with nobody out. Bases loaded. Mejia fouls that one behind first base, 3-2. Caleb Rico awaits on deck. Had a cool shout out yesterday. Caleb Rico's little brother Chase was in the building, and it was his 10th birthday, so the PA announcer here at Chancey Park gave him a shout out, so that was cool. And Mejia takes the walk. That's going to walk in a run, and the A's take the lead 1-0. Bases remain loaded. The out column remains empty. Cut on and missed. Strike 1. The NorCal Warriors just came off of a series against the Alameda Anchors, as well as the Aggies, who we have played. We have yet to play the Anchors. They played them and lost on Thursday by a score of 9-4. The Anchors looking like one of the teams to beat in the PCCBL along with the A's. Although this is the game of baseball, any team can beat any team. But early on in the season, it looks like the A's and the Anchors are the teams to beat in the PCCBL so far. That pitch misses, 1-2 the count. Cut on and miss, strike 3 for the first out of the inning. And it's going to bring up the catcher, Jordan Hartley. The A's bases loaded, nobody out. Did get the one. You'd like to get more though in a situation like that. We'll see what Hartley can do about that with base loaded, one away. He hits that one just foul down the first base line. It's going to be 0-1. I don't know why the 2 added there on the scoreboard. It's 1-0. I thought I just clicked the 1, must have accidentally double clicked. Or maybe the score bug is trying to tell the future here, and the A's have another run in the cards. We'll see as Hartley takes strike 2. Cheklich at third, White at second, and Mejia at first. Bases loaded for the A's here. Hartley cuts that one, and that one's also going to be foul down the first baseline. Count remains 0-2. The A's, aside from a couple games, have been quite good at hitting with runners in scoring position this season. The 0-2 pitch to Hartley is a pitch outside that misses. It's 1-2. Close pitch, but an even better eye Hartley to take it. That one bounces in the dirt. Cheklich is coming home. He will score. There's that second run. That'll put runners at second and third as the others advance as well. And Cheklich comes home to score the second run of the game for your Fresno A's. Uh-oh, and they've got Brady White picked off. And looks like they kind of caught Brady White. Maybe time was called. They're going to talk with the umpire because they caught Brady White standing off the base, but it looks like perhaps time was called as he was adjusting something. So the third base coach is going to go ask about. And the call will remain. They pick off Brady White. He is out for the second out of the inning. That'll go down as a base running mistake there, I guess. Looks like they thought time was called, but the umpires didn't see it that way. Count is 2-2 to the hitter, Hartley, who goes down swinging, and all of a sudden that'll end the inning. Kind of a break for the Warriors, that, or just a heads-up play on their part. However, the A's do get a couple. Like yesterday, we head into the second inning. Your Fresno A's lead the Warriors by a score of 2-0. Welcome back. It's the top of the second inning, and Tyler Gonzalez heads out there for inning number 2 of Reform to face Carson Lopez, the NorCal right fielder. The pitch from Gonzalez is cut on and missed for strike 1. Gonzalez allowed a hit in the first, but it was scoreless. Pitched a clean inning. That one misses inside, ball 1. Gonzalez gets to pitch with the lead now as the A's put 2 across in the top of the or bottom of the first. Cut on and miss, strike 2. And that is strike 3, swinging. He gets Carson Lopez for out number 1. First strikeout of the game for Tyler Gonzalez. It's going to bring up Nathan Rodriguez. That pitch is outside, ball 1. Real quick, also, we would like to shout out all the dads listening today and dads everywhere. Happy Father's Day. That's strike 1 from Gonzalez. Yeah, so happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Most of these players out on the field today would not be into baseball without their fathers. A lot of dads around the country, and especially out here, getting their kids into baseball, teaching them about it. And so a lot of this would not be possible without you guys. So want to show appreciation to all the great dads out there, and happy Father's Day to you. It's a 2-2 count from Gonzalez to Rodriguez. That ball is fouled down the third baseline. Count remains 2-2 to the second baseman for the Warriors. Pitch misses. Rodriguez thought that was 3-2 on the pitch to take the walk. However, it was only 2-2, as he'll have to stand in there for another pitch. It's a full count now. That one, he can take the walk to first, as that's going to be ball 4 to put a runner on with one away. Calder Shen steps up to the plate now with 1 on and 1 out. Strike 1. That one just misses outside, ball 1. That one's hit out to left field. That's going to be almost over by the Warriors bullpen. Speaking of which, as I look over there now on that foul ball, they have some activity in their bullpen. Can't quite tell who it is. It almost looks like maybe Bodie Bamford just warming up in between innings. That's going to be a 2-2 pitch now to Shen. That one's hit, and that's going to be into center field just over the reach of Caleb Rico. Runners are going to be at first and second with one away. It's going to bring up the 9-spot hitter. Oh, no, that is not Brody Bamford unless he is in two places at once, because Bamford is hitting for himself here. He'll be the 9 hitter. So it is a new pitcher in the bullpen, similar stature to Bamford, but they do have somebody warming up out there. As Bamford shows bunt but takes a strike. That pitch misses low and away. It's ball 1. With first, second, one out, Bodie Bamford seems to be thinking about bunting, trying to get the runners over. Gonzalez's 1-1 pitch. That one is bunted, but it's bunted foul. Strike 2. See if he tries to lay down the bunt with 2 strikes now. Very risky move. He hits that one to short, but he is going to feed to second. The throw to first is in time. Double play turn by Mejia and the A's. And the threat is erased once again. Good job from Gonzalez and the A's defense to get out of that one scoreless. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. Score remains Athletics 2, Warriors 0. Welcome back to Fresno A's baseball here in the bottom of the second inning. The A's are up for the second time, and the DH Eli Garay will be at the plate facing Bodie Bamford. Garay wastes no time, hits it to short, and the play will be made, however. That's going to be out number 1. It'll bring up the A's right fielder, Scott Mitchell. Mitchell was the late replacement today. It was originally going to be Cole Smith in the lineup, but he was feeling a bit under the weather. So Mitchell gets the start again today. As he takes ball one. That one's hit over to third, but it is popped off the glove of the third baseman. And Mitchell will reach safely. We'll see if they give that a hit or an error. Looks like it may be an error, although it was a weird hop. Regardless, Mitchell is going to be on first. And the A's welcome Jacob Maynard to the plate for the first time this season. As I said, he was with the team last year, beginning his first reps this year after finishing school. Runner goes. The throw is a good one. And it'll nab Mitchell at second, one away. Or sorry, that was two away. Races the runner on base, and Maynard will have 2 outs, nobody on, as he is in a 1-0 count. The count is 1-1 to Jacob Maynard. Maynard plays his college ball at La Sierra University in Riverside, California. Made the trip up a couple days ago to rejoin the team. That pitch misses. It's 3-1 to Maynard. Robbie Papel, who has a single in the first, awaits on deck. Maynard hits that one high. It's going to be out of play behind the plate. Ball will trickle down the staircase. It's going to be 3-2. Pitch misses outside, and Maynard's first plate appearance with the A's this summer is a walk. He gets on for Papel. Calls time to tell something to the pitcher Bamford. The pitch to Papel is cranked foul down the left field line. Papel has the only hit of the game so far for the A's. It was a leadoff single. He would later come around to score. The pickoff attempt is no good. Maynard gets back to first. Bamford look back, throws again. I was kind of ready for that one, but he is safe. Maynard getting aggressive leads over there. He will throw home this time, as it is ball one. Even the catcher after that pitch stood up and looked over at Maynor. They are really worried about him going right now. Pitch misses outside, ball two. And Papel gets hit by the pitch on that one. Looks like it hit him in the upper thigh, so hopefully it doesn't hurt too bad. So he's going to reach first. It'll bring up Cheklich and another RBI opportunity. He walked his first time up. One of two walks in the inning. Two down, two on for the A's third baseman. Bamford's pitch is an inside strike, 0-1. Cheklich hammered a ball out to deep right. That one's going to be popped up behind home plate. We'll see if it'll get out of play. Catcher coming back on it makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The A's get a couple on with two outs, but aren't able to get them across. They go into the third inning. Your Fresno A's still lead it by a score of 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the top of the third inning. The A's lead 2-0 as Max Meyer steps back in for his second time around. He hits it over to Rico at second, and Rico makes the play. Second ground ball hit over there for Meyer, and second time he is retired. Ja'Kai Smith steps up to the plate. He was able to get a hit his first time up, 1-for-1. He shows bunt there and misses it. It's going to be 1-0 or 0-1. Pitch from Gonzalez is a quick one and strike two. Pitch just misses 1-2 the count. Foul tipped. Count remains 1-2. Gonzalez out there looking for a quick inning number 3. That one is a breaking ball that gets a little bit high and runs up by Smith's head. It's going to be 2-2. Fouled off down the right field line. Gets way up into the second deck and shoots back down to the first level. One of those balls that's tough if you're sitting in the stands, because it's hard to see bouncing off the second deck coming up behind you. And that is a strikeout for Gonzalez. Gets Ja'Kai Smith looking for out number 2. Tanner Jane steps back up to the plate. Cut on and miss, strike 1. I believe that was the second strikeout for Gonzalez today. Cut on and miss, strike 2. Will he get number 3? He's in the driver's seat here, and cut on and missed. The throw over to first base is in time. And that's 2 straight strikeouts to end the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Gonzalez. We head to the bottom of the third. Your Fresno A's lead the Warriors by a score of 2-0. Welcome back to the bottom of the third. Brady White steps in to face Carson Lopez, the new pitcher. He moves from right field to the mound. I was looking. The NorCal Warriors a little bit short-staffed today. Only have 13 on the roster for today's game. Oh, and that hits Brady White on the foot. He reaches base quickly on the hit by pitch. It'll bring up Angel Mejia. I think that's why the Warriors had no DH today. It was Bodie Bamford hitting for himself. And now we have Lopez coming in from right field pitch. That one misses high from Lopez, the new pitcher. It's 0-1 to Mejia. Mejia hits that one too short. Throw across the diamond from Smith is in time for out number 1. It'll bring up Caleb Rico with the runner at second and 1 out. Pitch from Lopez to Rico is fouled back, strike 1. Looked like Rico just missed that one, might have been a little bit early. Usually when it's fouled straight back on a line drive, usually means it's hitters getting close to squaring up that one. See if Rico can do that here in the 0-1 count. Breaking ball is in there for strike 2. That breaking ball misses over the head of the catcher, and that's going to allow the runner to get to third base. Count is 1-2 as Brady White moves over to third. Sac fly opportunity opens up for the A's here with only 1 out. See what Rico can do in a situational hitting type of environment. And that one's hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. No sac fly needed as Rico just hits the RBI single to score the A's third run of the game. Good 2-strike hitting from Rico to get the run across. Jordan Hartley will step in now. Pitch misses high and away, ball 1. Runner goes. The throw is Rico tried to swim around the throw, but Smith still applies the tag and he will be caught stealing. It's going to be 2 outs now. Rico, the A's team leader in stolen bases. I believe that is only his first or second time on the season being caught stealing. The catcher, that is Acevedo for the Warriors, making some good throws out there. As Hartley takes the ball high, it's going to be 2-0. Cut on and missed, 2-1. Sorry, umpire showing 3-1 now. Cut on and missed. It's strike 2, and we've got a full count on our hands, 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch from Lopez to Hartley is fouled way up and back. It's going to get to the second deck behind home plate. Count remains full. Eli Garay hoping to get the box this inning and hit if Hartley can get on. And he will do just that as he takes the walk. Good work from Jordan Hartley to work the full count walk. And it'll bring up Garay. Garay 0 for 1 today, hitting with a runner on in this situation. He led off the second inning. Takes a ball in the dirt, 0-1. 1-0. I never fail to say those backwards. Pitch misses, 2-0. High and tight, it's 3-0 to Garay. Shot at back-to-back 2-out walks for the A's. Hartley at first. The pitch is driven well into left field, but it is foul. Garay hit that ball hard. That was a few feet to the right. That would have been probably an RBI double. That would have gotten to the wall. The 3-1 pitch is taken high, ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks for A's hitters. Mitchell steps up. Jacob Maynard steps out on deck. Mitchell cuts that one. It's hit to third. Going to try to tag the runner, and they get him for out number 3. Not Hartley's fault. It was a forced play. He had nowhere to go. Third baseman makes the tag to end the inning. The A's get a few on, and they do score a run on the RBI single from Caleb Rico. They now lead 3-0 over the NorCal Warriors as we head to the 4th. Stanley Acevedo steps in, the NorCal Warriors catcher, to face Gonzalez, and he takes a ball one. Gonzalez threw 3 scoreless innings of work today, pitching back-to-back good games. Acevedo hits that one to third. The throw across the diamond from Cheklich is very in time, out number 1. One away for the Warriors here in the top of the 4th. It's going to bring up Jason Grady, the center fielder. Grady takes a strike in there. 0-1. 0-2 now. That one misses outside, 1-2. Foul back, count remains 1-2. Oh, breaking ball just misses outside, 2-2 the count. Jason Grady 0 for 1 today. That ball is hit into center field. Papel running under it. He'll make the play. There's 2 down. It's going to bring up the new pitcher, or the pitcher for last inning for the Warriors, Carson Lopez, who is 0 for 1. He struck out. He hits that one well, but foul down the third base line. Count is 1-1 to Lopez. Pitch misses low, ball 2. That one's inside, 3-1 the count with 2 outs to Carson Lopez. Lopez drives that one into left center field. That's going to get down. Will he go 2? He is going to think about it, but hold up. That'll be a 2-out single and the first hit of the game for Lopez. It's going to bring up Rodriguez, who walked in the first, or in the second inning, rather. Pitch misses in the dirt, ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. The pitch from Gonzalez, he deals. Batter shows bunt. It's in the dirt, 3-0. Might have just been trying to get in the head of Gonzalez there because that'd be an interesting choice to bunt with 2 outs and a runner on first, but maybe Rodriguez, is good at it. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's 3-1. That pitch misses low. There's a walk to put runners at first and second with 2 away. The Warriors trying to rally here with 2 outs. It'll bring up the 8-hitter Calder Shen. Not the first time Gonzalez has had this sort of inning, and he's been able to work out of it. See if he can do that right here in the fourth to keep this game at 3-0. That one's in there. Strike 0-1. Fouled off, strike 2. And just like that, Tyler Gonzalez 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. That one is hit out to left field. That's going to get down in front of Brady White. The throw home is close, but not in time. And the Warriors are going to get their first run of the game on the RBI single from Calder Shen. 3-1 A's over the Warriors now. It'll bring up Bamford. Runners remain in the same positions. It's first and second after the single. That pitch is just inside, ball 1. Cut on and missed. 1-1. Pitch misses high and inside, 2-1. Bamford is 0-1 in today's ball game. That one's in there, strike 2. Count is even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Also 2 outs and 2 on. And we're in a 2-run game, a lot of 2s going around here. That one is going to be ball 3. Gonzalez looking to dig deep here and end this inning before any more runs can score. That one misses. It's going to be ball 4 to load up the bases. And top of the lineup coming back around for the Warriors. It's going to be Meyer. See how Gonzalez does facing the order for the third time around. And we're going to get a mound visit real quick from Coach Ethan Winter. We'll be right back after this mound visit. Doesn't look like we're going to get a new pitcher, perhaps. There is activity in the A's bullpen, but it looks like they're just warming up for now. After the mound visit from the pitching coach Went, we're going to get a ball here to Max Meyer. It's 1-0. There are the bases loaded and 2 away for the Warriors, threatening to try to tie up this game. That one's hit over to first. Jacob Maynard has it. He's going to take it himself. And that will end the inning. The good rebound. After the initial run, the Warriors load the bases but don't score again. They do get the one, however. It's going to be Athletics 3, Warriors 1 as we go into the bottom of the fourth. The A's will have their ups to try to get the run back. Welcome back. Jacob Maynard steps in for plate appearance number 2 with the A's this summer. He walked his first time up he'll be facing Carson Lopez as it's 1-0. Warriors got a run back from the A's in the third inning, or top of the fourth, rather. But the A's still lead at 3-1. Maynard fouls that one back. It's 1-1. Maynard drives that one into center, but the center fielder is going to get under it to make the play. That was Grady out there to make the catch for number 1. It'll bring Papel, who's had a single and then been hit by a pitch. He's been on base twice today. Papel takes a breaking ball in the inside corner for strike 1. That one misses outside. 1-1 to even the count. Cut on and miss, strike 2. It's a nice day out here out at the ballpark. A little warmer than it was yesterday, but not too bad. Still got a good breeze coming through Chancey Park today. As Papel takes ball 2. This breeze in the concourse area has made these games very nice for me up here. And a lot of the fans here sitting up in the concourse level as well. As Papel takes ball 3. Draws the full count. See if I can get a temperature out at the ballpark for today. 76 degrees. Should get warmer later on, but this morning has been very nice. Nice snag by Smith, the shortstop, but the throw over is over the head of the first baseman. That's Jane, and Papel will get there. He might give that a hit. It was going to be a close play, but we'll see. Papel reaches regardless. We'll see what the official scoring is. It's going to bring up Cheklich, who is 0 for 1 today, but he does have a walk and he scored a run. He shows bunt, but the pitch is outside. And they are going to give Papel the base hit. Shows bunt again. Papel's going to go. No caught stealing that time as Robbie Papel gets in there with the stolen base. Papel trying to catch Rico on the stolen base ladder for the A's for the team lead. As it is a 2-0 count to the hitter Cheklich. Still shows bunt. Bunts that one basically into the A's dugout. It's 2-1. He would have put that one fair. That would have been almost into the outfield, distance-wise. We know Cheklich has pop. Hit the massive homer yesterday. Even on the bunt, he shows it. Cuts on and missed there. Swinging, it's strike 2. Robbie Papel out second. Ned Cheklich the batter, hoping to drive in the run. That one he takes, but it's low, ball 3. Back-to-back full counts for A's hitters here. Runner goes. Pitch outside, ball 4. Papel is safe at third. We've got runners on the corners now with one away. Second stolen base for Papel of the at-bat. It's going to bring in Brady White. And we're going to get a mound visit here. Doesn't look like anybody's warming up for the Warriors, so it'll probably just be a chat with Carson Lopez. We'll be back. Throw over after the mound visit. Maybe that's what they were talking about. Cheklich is back safe at first. Brady White with the RBI opportunity. Hit one well down the first baseline, but it's just foul over the head of the first baseman and over the bag. White kind of put a charge into that one. Unfortunately, ends up foul, just a long strike. White has walked and has been hit by a pitch today. He's heading back to the dugout for some maintenance. Looked like his bat broke a little bit. Did not snap like one we saw yesterday. I believe it was Robbie Papel whose bat head broke on him. This one doesn't quite do that, but it does crack. And he'll be rocking the teal bat now. Pitch up and away, ball 1. That pitch misses. Oh no, it was called a strike. A little bit of a late call by the ump, but a strike it is. It's 2-2. See what White can do with 2 strikes and 1 out. Swings and misses at that one. It's going to be up to Mejia to drive in the runner from third. It's 2 away. Mejia on the day has an RBI walk, one of the two in the first inning. He takes ball one. That one misses ball two. Mejia hits that one. It's skied into center field. Grady is under it, however, to make the third out of the inning. The A's get a couple on, but are unable to score this time. We go to the fifth. Score is your Fresno Athletics 3, NorCal Warriors 1. We return to the top of the fifth inning between the A's and the Warriors. Jacob Schubert will be the new pitcher for the A's. Schubert, a teammate of Nicholas Barreras last season at Arizona Christian University. He'll be facing Ja'Kai Smith. Smith on the day is 1 for 2. He is struck out and singled. Schubert's first pitch of the ball game is in there for strike one. The 1-0 pitch or 0-1 pitch is fouled off down the right field line. Strike two. That'll end the day for Tyler Gonzalez. He threw 4 innings of 1-run ball, only allowed 4 hits, a couple walks. Pretty good day for him overall. Departs the game with the lead. And the umpire is coming out to talk with Jacob Schubert. Something about his starting position on the mound, it looks like. Looks like the umpire might be concerned with where his foot is starting when he starts his delivery. That is all sorted out now. See if it changes the mechanics for Schubert. It's an 0-2 count to Ja'Kai Smith. And it's an 0-3 count. There's a strikeout. Schubert gets the first out of the inning on strikes, and it'll bring up the first baseman, Tanner Jane. Tanner Jane is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Takes a close ball one. Taps that one foul, 1-1. Cut on and missed. Good chase pitch is 1-2. Pitches outside 2-2. Schubert gets his pitch. He's going to throw. Pitch misses, ball 3. Count is full. The catcher, Stanley Acevedo, on deck. And Jane stays alive, fouls it off down the third baseline. Count remains full, 3-2. He hits that one into right field. That's going to settle down for a base hit for Tanner Jane. A one-out single for the Warriors. Brings up the catcher, Acevedo. Acevedo takes outside, ball 1. Cut on, fouled back, 1-1. Schubert would take a ground ball right here. Strike 2. Strike 3. Voice crack a little bit on that one. Sorry about that. Jason Grady steps up to the plate. There are 2 outs now. Pitch to Grady is called. Strike 1. Runner remains on first. Cut on and strike 2. And strike 3. Schubert gets the strikeout to end the inning. It's a scoreless one for the A's. We head to the bottom of the fifth. They lead 3-1. Welcome back. We're heading to the bottom of the fifth inning. Caleb Rico steps in. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate, facing Amani Rios, the new pitcher for the Warriors. Rios throws in ball one. Rico 1 for 2 today. As I said, had the big RBI single to cushion the A's lead, drive in their third run of the game. He hits that one foul down the third baseline, 1-1. Pitch misses away, 2-1 to Rico. Rico fouls that one back, 2-2. Good take from Caleb Rico. Count is full, 3-2. Rico drives that one into left center field, base hit. There's the leadoff single from Caleb Rico. Jordan Hartley steps on with Caleb Rico at first base. See if Rico will try to steal this bag. Doesn't on that pitch. Hartley takes high. It's ball one. Jordan Hartley today is 0 for 1. He has walked as well. How's that one straight back into the net, 1-1. Rico always a threat to go over there at first base. He tried earlier, was caught stealing, but would not be surprised if he goes again. Gets his lead. Hartley swings and misses at that one. It's 1-2. Pitch misses outside. Ball two. Swung on and missed, and Hartley goes down on strike for out number one. It's going to bring up Gray. Elijah Gray rocking the Rihanna walk-up song. I like the choice. He takes ball one high. Scott Mitchell waits on deck. Strike one, it's fouled off. Throw back is not in time. Rico is safe. Gets his lead off first. Gray skies that one into the stands. It's 1-2. Gray on the day also 0 for 1 with a walk. As a team, the A's have taken 7 walks today. Pitches in the dirt. They have Rico caught up between first and second. They're going to throw over there, and Rico's going to be safe. So as Rico gets back to first, he got a little too far off the bag, but is able to get back safely. It's a 2-2 count to Eli Gray. Gray skies that one into left field. It's way up there. It's going to be the left fielder, Smith, making the play. Looks like Ja'Kai Smith has moved from shortstop to left field out there. It's going to be 2 away from Mitchell. Mitchell on the day 0 for 2. almost threw it back. Acevedo faked it. It's going to be 0-1 to Mitchell. Rico, they know he's a threat to go. He's been bouncing off first base, getting some aggressive leads. That one misses high. 1-1. Mitchell hits that one into right field. Coming in on it, and he will make the catch for out number 3. Rico gets another hit. The A's aren't able to score. We're going to head into the 6th inning. They still lead by a score of 3-1. Jacob Schubert throws in a strike to Carson Lopez to start off the 6th inning. Lopez back in right field for the Warriors. Had a little detour on the mound. He's back in the outfield now. He takes 1-1 from Schubert, who is in his 2nd inning of work after pitching a scoreless 5th. That one's hit out to left. It's going to be foul into the Warrior bullpen, 1-2. That one's popped up behind the plate. It's going to be out of play. Hartley can't get to it. Count remains 1-2. 1 for 2 on the day is Carson Lopez. He was the runner who scored the only run of the day for the Warriors. He hits that one well into left field. Will that be able to get down? It will. It'll cut between the outfielders. And Carson Lopez has his 2nd hit of the game. It's a leadoff double. It's going to bring up Nathan Rodriguez in for his 3rd time. Rodriguez hasn't had an official at bat yet. He's taken 2 walks. Schubert disengages. Hartley can come out and talk with him a little bit. take this time to say if you're just joining us, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. It's the top of the sixth inning between your Fresno A's and NorCal Warriors. It's 3-1. That one is fouled back out of play. 0-1 to Nathan Rodriguez. Rodriguez shows bunt. It's going to be foul 0-2. Would have been a pretty good one if it was fair. The 0-2 pitch from Schubert is swung on and missed. Schubert gets the strikeout, out number 1. Recovers a little bit there from the leadoff double. Rodriguez is retired. It's going to bring up the 8-hitter Calder Shen. Shen is 2 for 2 today, been the most successful Warriors hitter up to this point. He hits that one out into shallow left field. Mejia takes a few steps back and catches it. Quick out number 2. It'll bring up Bamford. Big out there with the runner in scoring position to retire Shen. Bamford is 0 for 1 with a walk today. And missed for strike 1. Strike 2. Schubert in a pitcher's count right here. It is 0-2 with 2 outs. Close pitch, called ball 1. And just fouled back. Bodie Bamford just got a piece of that one to stay alive. Count remains 1-2. Schubert possibly hunting for his 5th strikeout of the game. It would be a big one to retire the side. And he will do it. That's a called strike 3. Leadoff double ends up not mattering. Schubert gets through the rest of the inning 1, 2, 3. Has 5 strikeouts in 2 innings and will go to the bottom of the 6th. Your Fresno A's lead it by a score of 3-1. There we go. Tried to level the camera a little bit. I hope that helped. Jacob Maynard steps in for the A's and shows bunt but misses. It's 0-1. Looks like it is Rios still on the mound for the Warriors. As Maynard swings and misses at that, it's 0-2. Jacob Maynard on the day, 0-for-1. He does have a walk. 1 of 7 by A's hitters. Cut on and missed, and Maynard goes down on strikes for out number 1. It's going to bring up Papel, who is 2 for 2. Also has been hit by a pitch today. Having himself a good day at the plate. Along with Caleb Rico, been one of the A's most consistent hitters. Papel fouls that one back right out in front of me. Count is 0-1. Pitch is in there, 0-2. That one's high and away, 1-2 to Robbie Papel. Two and two, working his way back into the count. Papel skies that one. Will it get out of play or will it stay in? It's going to be in play, but the catcher Acevedo can't make it. Count remains 2-2. He was right under it, just missed it off the tip of his glove. Might have been the sun. Players are going to step back in. We get ready for the 2-2 pitch with one away. That one misses high, ball 3. It's gone from 0-2 to 3-2 right now. Papel skies that one. We'll see if that's going to be in play. It's a far pop-up. It's going to be just out of play near the Warriors' dugout. Count remains 3-2. The full count pitch is taken, ball 4. Another good piece of hitting from Robbie Papel. So he turns it from 0-2 into a walk. He gets on with one away. It's going to bring up Ned Cheklich to the plate with a runner on and one out. Cheklich on the day 0-for-1, but he has walked twice. He has also scored a run. Been very patient at the plate today as he is in an 0-1 count here from Rios. They try to pick off Papel, but he is safe. I will keep my finger on that camera switch, as I would not be surprised if they throw over again. Runner goes, throws a good one, but Papel just makes it in there past the tag with a stolen base. That is actually I'm looking on the stat sheet right now. That's the fourth stolen base of the game for Robbie Papel. At the plate and on the bases, he has been lethal today. As Cheklich goes down swinging for out number 2. Took a good cut, just couldn't make contact with the fastball. It's going to bring up Brady White, who's been on base himself a couple of times today. That pitch is a ball. Breaking ball just misses from Rios. Brady White walked and was hit by a pitch as well in the foot. Hopefully that's not bothering him too much. He's got a runner on second with 2 outs. That pitch misses. And White takes a 4-pitch walk. He's on for the 3rd time today. It'll bring up Angel Mejia, the shortstop. Mejia today is 0 for 2, but he does have a walk, and that walk drove in a run. That is one of 2 RBIs, as Rico has one, Mejia has one, and the 3rd run for the A's scored on a pass ball as that one gets, so close. Mejia hits that one well into the corner and left, but it is run down by Ja'Kai Smith to end the inning. As it's been for a little bit here, the score remains 3-1 A's as we head into the top of the 7th inning. The pitcher, Amani Rios, is hitting, and he is in a 2-0 count from Jacob Schubert to lead off the top of the 7th inning. The 3-0 pitch now is taken for a strike. Rios kind of stepped out of the box, looked like he had no intention of swinging that one. Fouled back, 3-2. And strike 3 after the 3-0 count. Schubert comes back and gets Rios on strikes. It's going to bring up a pinch hitter. Let me see if I can find out who this is. It's going to be Austin Joseph coming in for the Warriors, number 44. Schubert's first pitch to Joseph is in the dirt, ball 1. Joseph hits that one to Mejia. Mejia going to throw, and Joseph is going to slow down on that one. Didn't quite run all the way out. Regardless, though, I don't think he was going to beat that one anyway as Mejia throws him out for out number 2. It's going to bring up the center fielder, Jason Grady. Or sorry, that is not Jason Grady. I saw the 5, but not the 4 in front of it. It's Tanner Lane. Or Tanner Jane. Jane fouls that one off. Count is 0-2. Tanner Jane on the day, 1 for 2, also has a walk. Cut on and miss for strike 3. And a very efficient 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Schubert. That's 3 scoreless innings for him pitched so far. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 7th. The A's still with the 2-run lead. It's 3-1 when we come back. Welcome back. We are heading to the bottom of the seventh. Caleb Rico is leading off for your Fresno A's against Austin Joseph, the new pitcher for the NorCal Warriors. Rico immediately gets a fair ball. Hit down the left field line. He's going to go two. And he'll make it in there with a leadoff double. 3 hits on the day for Caleb Rico. Caleb Rico been putting on the pressure for this Warriors defense. So that's the third time he's been on base today. Also, of course, able to drive in a run earlier. Hartley steps up and takes a ball. That one misses inside. He gets away from the catcher. Rico's going to go to third. Hartley in the driver's seat. It's a 2-0 count right now. The pitch from Joseph is hit well but foul. I think that got into the third deck, the suite deck here at Trichancy Park. That one went way up there. Hartley hits that one deep into right field. Going back, that one is signed, sealed, and delivered into the splash park. First home run of the season for Jordan Hartley, and it puts the A's ahead 5-1. If that foul ball before was any indication of how far he could hit it, that homer proves it right there. Gets it over the wall in right, and the A's get 2 more. 5-1 the lead for your Fresno A's, and it's going to bring up Eli Garay. That was one of those off the bat that you were like, uh-oh, that one's getting out of here. And indeed it did. Jordan Hartley with the big fly here in the 7th inning. Looks like a slow curveball or possibly an eephus pitch there from Austin Joseph. He gets the strike with it. It's 0-1. Gray cuts and misses, strike 2. One and two the count. Not sure if it's a new strategy or Austin Joseph is running out of gas a little bit, but it looks like he's throwing softer. There's one that's hit well from Gray. It's going to be tracked down in left field, however. Almost got to the gap. Well hit, but caught. It's going to be out number 1. I was going to say, it looked like Joseph was just kind of tossing him in there. That one he speeds back up and gets the out with it. It's going to bring up Scott Mitchell. Mitchell comes in with 1 away, nobody on. That one misses high, ball 1. Mitchell skies that one into left field. Left fielder is under it. He will make the catch for out number 2. A's are making good contact here in the 7th. 2 away now for Jacob Maynor. Maynor pops that one up in front of the mound. It's going to be, oh! Joseph can't quite make the catch himself. Bounces off the glove. He was coming in on the play to make the catch and popped out. It's going to be probably an error that Maynor reaches on. It's going to bring up Robbie Papel, the leadoff hitter. The pitch to Papel is outside, ball 1. Keep the count on the scoreboard where it's at. Except Maynor is at first. Papel fouls that one back into the seats, 1-1. Ephus pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. Pitch just misses high. It's 2-2. Seems like the slower speed, aside from the ball to Hartley, has been working decently well for Austin Joseph. Got a couple outs with it. Speeds up Papel on that one, but Papel does a nice job and fouls it off. Count remains 2-2. That one is fouled off into the net from Papel. Making Joseph work out there. The 2-2 pitch with 2 away from Joseph to Papel is called strike 3 to retire the side. The A's get some insurance runs, though, on the big homer from Jordan Hartley, his first of the summer. It goes a long way and gives the A's a 5-1 lead as we head into the 8th. Welcome back to the top of the eighth. Stanley Acevedo, the Warriors catcher, steps back in, and he takes a strike from Jacob Schubert, getting the long relief appearance now with a more comfortable 4-run lead. He throws in strike one to Acevedo. Acevedo hammers that one pretty well out into right field. It's going to get down. The throw into second is not going to be in time as Acevedo has himself a leadoff double. Jason Grady steps in. Actually, this time, I do see just the number 5 on his jersey. Step in with the runner on second and nobody out. That is strike one. Strike two. One and two the count now to Jason Grady. Looks like we have a defensive change in the outfield for the A's. Ryan Harness is out in center, and he'll get another crack at it. As he makes that play, Acevedo will not tag up. There's one away. It's going to bring up Carson Lopez, who's been a little bit of a nuisance at the plate. Has a couple hits today, including a double. Swung and missed. Strike one from Schubert. Popped up. That's going to get out of play into the second deck for strike two. Schubert pitching to Lopez with an 0-2 count. And that's strike three. Schubert racking up the strikeouts here. Out number two. See if I can get the number on that. That is strikeout number 8 on the day for Jacob Schubert. 11 total for the A's pitching staff today between Gonzalez and Schubert. It's going to bring up Nathan Rodriguez. Rodriguez fires the bat to the A's dugout. That's kind of scary. A's probably going to give him a hard time about that one. So that one almost gets into the dugout, but everyone is okay. Rodriguez steps in the 0-1 count now. Rodriguez, that one, that's going to be into center field for a base hit. Acevedo is going to round first, and he will score. The Warriors get a run. That'll put a runner on first. It's an RBI single for Nathan Rodriguez. As that's going to be 5-2 now. And in steps Calder Shen. Shen takes strike one from Schubert. Shen pops that one up. It's likely going to be foul. It is out of play. Right next to me. 0-2 the count to Shen. Runner goes. It's not going to matter. Oh, it doesn't. Shen, I thought it hit him. He made some nice moves to avoid that one, though. It's 1-2. Runner is on second. I really thought he got hit by the pitch from that angle, but he avoids it. Count 1-2. Hit up the second. Caleb Rico stops it. That's going to stop the run from scoring, but Shen will be safe at first. However, good range shown off from Rico to keep that ball from getting into center field and scoring the third run. It'll put runners at the corners with two away. That'll likely be a hit from Calder Shen. It's going to bring Bodie Bamford. Bamford takes strike one. Looks like we're getting Victor Leonardo. Yeah, you can see him in there. He's warming up in the A's bullpen as Jacob Schubert throws in strike two. After getting 2 outs, 2 runners have gotten hits here, and our threatening runner goes. They're going to let him, but he's going to have to go back anyway. It's a foul ball. Count remains 0-2. The pitch is hit out to Mejia at short. He'll make the play on the line drive for out number 3. The Warriors do get one back, but they are still down by 3. The A's lead at 5-2 going into the bottom of the 8th. We enter the bottom of the 8th inning. Your Fresno A's are up to hit. They lead by 3, and it'll be Ned Cheklich coming to the plate. Cheklich has a couple walks today. Curveball in there for a ball, had good movement, but misses. Also, new pitcher, by the way, for the Warriors. Going to be the center fielder, Jason Brady. Cheklich in the hitter's count. It's 2-0. Hits that one up the middle. It's going to get through. Base hit. Cheklich rounds first hard, but will head back. He has the leadoff single. It's going to bring in Brady White to hit. Cheklich wins that lefty-lefty matchup for his first hit of the day. He's going to bring up another left-handed hitter in Brady White. White takes a ball outside, 1-0. Victor Leonardo still warming up in the A's bullpen if it were to get to the 9th. Ball outside, 2-0. Two and one after the bounce back strike from Grady. Brady White hits that one into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit and more. Cheklich on his way to third. He's going to try to score, and he probably will. Brady White has an RBI triple. Big swing in the bat from him here. Put the A's up 6-2. It's going to bring up Mejia. Mejia hits that one into the infield. Brady White's going to score on it. And there will be no throw to first as Mejia has an RBI infield single. 7-2 A's now with Caleb Rico coming up. Rico, candidate for player of the game, has 3 hits today and an RBI. Mejia awaits on first with nobody out. Rico takes high, ball 1. That one gets to the backstop. That's going to allow Mejia to get to second base. 2-0 count to Rico, runner on second now. The wheels have kind of fallen off these last couple innings for the Warriors as the A's have a 5-run lead. That one fouled out of play down the right field line, 2-1. That one hit into center field. coming in on it to make the play, and it is made. It's going to be out number 1 for Jordan Hartley. Jordan Hartley, if you were tuned in at the time, hit a no-doubter to right field. It was a 2-run home run. Hartley takes a ball. The pitch is 2-0. Pitch misses inside. 2-1 the count. 2-1 the correct count. I was thinking it was 3-0 for a second. It is now 2-2 after Hartley fouls it back. It's 11:53 here. If the A's can keep this inning alive for about 10 minutes, the game will likely be called. If not, and the game continues, it looks like it will be, well, it was Victor Leonardo. Oh, hold on. Got an update. There's a base hit. They're going to send home the runner. He will score. It's 8-2 on the RBI single from Jordan Hartley. Was Victor Leonardo warming up in the bullpen. Now it is Ezekiel Savage. We'll see who may come in to pitch the 9th. Meanwhile, the score is 8-2 A's for Eli Gray. Gray fouls that one off into the second deck. It's 0-1. A's have a runner at first, 1 out. They've already put up 3 this inning. As Gray hits that one out to center, that's going to get down for a base hit. A's are pouring on the hits here against Jason Grady. Gray is on it. It'll bring up Scott Mitchell. The A's have 5 hits in this inning already. They've scored 3 runs. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. Strike 1. That one misses, ball 2. That pitch misses outside. Should be 3-1 the count. Mitchell looking to get on. Ball 4, no. Called strike 2. It's a full count. Mitchell can get on it, would load the bases. He will. That one's in the dirt. Mitchell with the good take. Loads the bases for Jacob Maynor. And in his first game with the A's this summer, he has a big opportunity here with the bases loaded and 1 away. Maynard has been on base today. He did walk. He takes ball one up and away. Ryan Hart took over for Robbie Papel, is on deck. Maynard takes ball two. That one called outside, strike 2-1. Cut on and missed 2-2. Maynard fouls that one back. He stays alive. Count remains 2-2. Maynard hits that one deep into center field. Ranging over is the center fielder. He'll make the catch for out number 2. However, runners are going to tag. Gray moves over to third, and Hartley will score. That brings across the 9th run of the game for the A's. Sac fly RBI from Jacob Maynard. It'll bring up Ryan Harness for his first at-bat of the day. He takes a ball high and away. Pitch misses low and away. Three and the count to Harness. Takes a strike, 3-1. Pitch misses, ball 4. Harness reloads the bases on the walk. It'll bring up Ned Cheklich. Cheklich led off this inning. He would score, got a single, and came around. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. That one is over the head. That's going to allow the runners to advance and Garay to score run number 10. 10-2 the score now for the A's over the Warriors. Cheklich hits that one deep to right. Another one signed, sealed, and delivered into the splash park. That's going to be a 3-run shot that ends the game from Ned Cheklich. Home run number 3 on the season and his second in as many days. I had bases loaded on the scoreboard, but I didn't update it after the Gray wild pitch run. So it'll be a 3-run. There we go. And that'll be the final score, 13-2. Monster shot, technically a walk-off here for Cheklich. I'm sure he'll take it. So as we end this game, thanks to a massive 8-run eighth inning for the A's, they get the win 13-2 here over the NorCal Warriors. The final lines for the teams are going to be the Warriors had two runs on 9 hits, committed 1 error. The A's put up 13 runs on 13 hits and committed no errors. Let me get the official scoreboard put in. There we go. 13-2. Your Fresno A's are victorious again. They take both games this nice weekend here at Chansey. First they beat VSA yesterday, and then they take the win against NorCal Warriors today. On Tuesday, we'll have a day off tomorrow. Tuesday we will be playing Berkovich Honors, Tuesday and Wednesday. Here it's going to be a 6 p.m. start time, so a night game should be a lot of fun. Boys and Girls Club, as well as Comprehensive Youth Services, come out to the ballpark to join us. If you're in the area and you want to come out to watch some A's baseball, please do. It'll be a good night. We'll have a lot of people here. Have a lot of fun, of course. It'll be a good night at the ballpark on Tuesday and Wednesday. The A's, if you're looking at players of the game, I mean, so many options to go with. It's really just who they want to, or who wants to do an interview up here with me today. The stream, we check the health of the stream. We check the health of the stream right now. We have to get an interview done. Oh, never mind. We're back in. Sorry about that, folks. That was extremely weird. Thanks for sticking around. As I was saying, I guess I'll continue where I left off. A lot of players in the games. You had home runs from Cheklich and Hartley. Hartley's first of the season. Caleb Rico had a big 3-hit game. Robbie Papel was great. Of course, the pitching with Tyler Gonzalez and Jacob Schubert was also fantastic today. Like I said, it's really just who wants to interview today. They have their pick of the litter. A lot of good names to choose from. Great game for the A's today. And as they get set up for their victory meeting, I will head down and set up the camera and get a player to interview after the A's get their big win today by a score of 13-2. Also, shout out if you're still sticking around and you can't make it for the post-game interview. Again, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the great dads out there. I want to thank my dad for being such an amazing father over the years and helping me also get into baseball. He was my coach for many years in Little League, as I'm sure is the same with a lot of the players out here on the field today. So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And it looks like the A's will get ready to depart, so I'll head down there to get an interview for you. Stick around if you can. We'll be right back. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. If you could, for the post-game show, we appreciate you being here. I'm here with Jacob Schubert, today's winning pitcher for the A's. Went 4 great innings in long relief. And first of all, thanks for doing the interview. I appreciate having you out here.
Thank you for having me.
And first question, I wanted to ask you a little bit about your outing. You've normally pitched like shorter, like 1-run relief appearances so far this season. What's it like going longer, or do you have like a mindset change when you know you have to pitch longer, deeper into the game?
I kind of I kind of just changed my mindset going onto the mound today, and just kind of kept it simple. Just thought about just getting ahead and trusting the off speed. I didn't really use the changeup too often this season, but today I used it probably the most I ever have in a pretty long time, and it was my get out pitch today, and it kind of paid off. It really helped me out a lot. And then today I decided to kind of just let coach take over on calling pitches today, and that kind of helped me out a lot. It kind of simplified a lot of things that I just kind of overcomplicated in my last couple outings. But overall, I think it was a really good day today for sure.
For sure, yeah, you had a great day today. And then question to help the folks at home get to know you a little bit better. If you could just talk a little bit about like where you grew up or where you went to high school and how that shaped you to where you are today.
I actually I grew up in Arizona. I pretty much I lived there all my life. My family's originally from like the Anaheim area, so we're big Angels fans for sure. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And thank you, bro. And then just yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. I grew up in Arizona. I went to Mountain Point High School, and then I also went to Humanities and Sciences High School, where I graduated early. That was like kind of during like the COVID time, but just baseball's always been like a really big part of my life, as well as with my family. They're super big Angel fanatics. I also have two siblings at home, and my sister plays softball, my brother plays soccer, we just recently moved to South Carolina, and it's pretty awesome for sure. And just being in Arizona, it's been a great experience. I mean, you get to play baseball all year round. I mean, you can't beat that. And I've just met a lot of pretty amazing people as far as baseball, school, and Arizona's a great place for sure.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Is it hot over there? Like all year?
It's
Well,
steaming.
no.
All year, yeah. But I would say definitely during like the winter time, it's beautiful. I would definitely come visit, especially the springtime. But yeah, right now I don't think you want anything to do with Arizona.
That's fair.
Yeah. I think I just got out of there just in time.
Awesome. And then last question for you. We've been asking all the guys. I know it can be a tough one, but what's your favorite song? Either it could be current or all time, or we've had a couple people talk about just their favorite artist. That's totally an acceptable answer as well.
For sure. I mean, honestly, like I couldn't really think of a specific song that I would have to say is my favorite, but I do like Jay-Z's music a lot. So I think I would have to put him at the top right there, because I mean he just got a lot of different kind of stuff that goes with every kind of mood or any kind of feeling. And I'm a big on the vibe. So one artist I might be feeling him one day, I might not be feeling it the other day. But I would definitely have to go with Jay-Z for my top artist for sure.
Well, yeah, Jay-Z has such an extensive.
For sure. It's awesome.
He goes back a ways, and it's a lot of good stuff.
For sure. That, and you got a lot of collaborations, all sorts of stuff. It's good stuff.
For sure. Well, again, thank you for doing the interview. Great game today. I appreciate you doing this with me.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me, and look forward to hopefully being on here again.
For sure, yeah. I'm sure we'll see you up here at least one more time this season.
For sure. But yeah, thanks again.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Awesome. Well, that was Jacob Schubert, today's winning pitcher for your Fresno A's, as they get the dub today by a score of 13-2. They get a little preview of the NorCal Warriors, who they'll see later in July in conference play. Today was a non-conference game, but they were able to still pick up a win to improve their overall record to, I believe, 12-2 on the season. And thanks to everybody for sticking around for the great game today. had a fantastic showing. Again, like I said yesterday, you had pitching, defense, and, of course, hitting today. And it was a great game overall for the A's, and they look to carry that momentum into Tuesday night against Berkovich Honors. We'll see you then. On behalf of myself, Chris Kiggins, the Fresno A's organization, and big thanks to Chancey Park and the NorCal Warriors for playing us today. I want to say again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hope you guys have a great day, and really hope that everyone has a great day. We'll be off tomorrow, and we will see you back here on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Have a good one.